You probably should ignore that.
Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at starting the podcast.
Childhood.
We needed those. We really did.
Which is true. Means that for us all.
Up yours, children.
Why does mine look like that? And we never did.
Welcome to No Kids 3 Money, a Simpsons podcast through the lens of time. I'm one of your hosts, Ned.
And I'm the other Matt.
And I'm Matt's older, bolder, fatter brother.
So we got our first guest in our third episode spectacular here that we have going on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The three sharps.
Where's our pots for our heads?
You're all under arrest.
I'm glad we just covered that episode.
Alrighty.
Will suit.
Junk mail manager.
Alrighty, so we're going to do something a little bit different today instead of our regularly scheduled programming. Up the top of the episode here, we're all just going to go through and talk about our favorite episodes, not in any particular order, but just top 3 episodes. I guess considering Mitch is the guest, you would like to start us off?
Sure.
I guess.
I wrote down 5, but
So you didn't go with the formula of top 3?
I was like, oh, wait, that's a good one.
Where it said, do not write under this line, he wrote, okay.
Probably Lemon of Troy. That's
Ding, 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 ding.
One of yours?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep. Too many good lines in that.
Why don't you guys discuss it then?
Uh-huh.
Should we do synopsis of episodes as we... I'm sure everybody would know them. These are pretty, well-known episodes.
Essentially, without reading a synopsis, we can basically say Springfield infiltrates Shelbyville because there's a lemonade stand and Millhouse is running it. And he says, we've squozen our whole supply. They run to the lemon tree. And then it's sort of on the border of Shelbyville and Springfield.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct.
On the Springfield side.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a crud rock. It belongs in Crud Town.
That was a line I was going to say.
Well, I'm younger than you.
Yeah. It was good.
Agreed.
Next episode.
No, so a few lines that I can recall straight from that one is something about a lemon-shaped rock over there.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lemon behind that rock.
Yeah. What was the other one I had? Rain.
I know they take Flanders' RV
Yeah. That was good.
and Homer's having a shower or something and it runs out of power.
Basting a turkey or something. Yeah. I'm blanking. Remember, if you get lost, you can always find east by staring directly at the sun.
Another one I remember is when they break into the car yard when the RV gets towed,
Yeah.
and Bart's running for the RV because the dogs are chasing him. You stupid. Yeah, back to that scene. Bart's running back to the RV and Homer throws the fucking links of sausages.
I was furiously trying to plug my mic in so I could do this quote.
Go on.
Faster, boy! They've got a taste for meat now!
Yeah, Homer essentially throws the sausages and the dog leaps up and fucking hounds them all down.
Ends up in the door.
The crumply door.
Flora Flanders, I can, but she's got no juice. He's basting the fucking turkeys.
Sorry.
Yeah. I've got an RV we can take. Flanders is this.
That's it.
Pile in, everybody. No time to wipe your feet. another good bit when Nelson has to save Martin.
Yes.
And he prances around him.
Yes.
Heir to the chair of Nelson.
He holds so dear.
We'll be the best of friends for years and years and years. Swipes at him.
Fourth burly pretender.
Early protector. And
He's just like, oh.
We don't usually hang out.
Another one. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, look, a clue, a candy bar wrapper. They're always eating candy at Shelbyville. They love the sweet taste.
When fucking Bart is sort of tagging somewhere. It was like on a big rock or something, and they've all got their skateboards. And Bart tries to sort of escape when they're surrounding him. And then he's got the 2 spray cans, and he's like,
Yeah.
tries to like sort of jet off with them.
Sprays him at his feet and just goes nowhere.
Oh,
And then-
spray cans as jetpacks and fly to safety.
That's it. And then Bart's sort of still cornered, and he goes, "Oh, look, someone's attractive cousin." And then like the main kid is like slicking his hair back. Carousel's handsome devils.
Love that line.
Oh.
Not in my mouth. Is what that kid would say.
Will this be the untimely end of Millhouse?
I was just thinking of
Millhouse
that.
is my name.
This is what it feels like when doves cry.
Over here, friends. Or am I over here?
The eye.
Yeah. Fully camouflaged.
Yeah.
Oh man, so good.
Now, if you excuse me, all this talk has made me hungry.
The Bizarro Homer, like the Shelbyville version of Homer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Similar looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Shake harder, boy.
Yeah, you got a tattoo of that.
I do.
Eats the lemon and fucking screws his face up.
Yeah.
Say the line, Matt.
I just did. All this talk has made me hungry.
I mean, like, whip it out. Get,
Oh.
I mean, I'm talking about the tattoo.
There you go.
The entire episode's full of gold. Even just the start of it. Bart walks out. I'm gonna go teach some kids a lesson. That's Shelbyville. Bart's a tutor now. Toot on, son.
Toot on. Oh, fuck. What else happens in that episode?
Grandpa telling the story.
Yeah, they sort
yeah.
of winch.
Hey, everybody, an old man's talking.
They winch the tree like on Flanders RV, and it hits the "Welcome to Springfield" sign.
Yeah, they back up.
That's when they say, "Shake harder, son."
Oh, yeah. Shake harder, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the kid look like Bart with a different haircut? Or
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
pretty similar.
Yeah, Bart
Like-
with like freckles and like longer hair and stuff.
Actual hair.
The
Yeah.
Homer just sort of had more hair. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Once again, actual hair.
Yeah.
Well, considering you've got 5, what's your number 4? Then I suppose I'll go because one of yours has already been
Yeah.
knocked out there.
I mean, Matt'll have this one too. Homer's enemy.
Oh yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding,
The
ding.
Frank Grimes
Yeah.
episode.
I do have 4 in my top 3 as well, so I thought this was going to happen.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this country? Can't a man walk down the street without being offered a job?
I mean, we tried. They're the ones that came to our memory straight away.
So once again, one of those episodes that just I feel like it's that like season 6 through like it's I don't know, we've spoken about it a couple of times on the show where you sort of look at it in a scope of like, you know, season 2 through to 12 or like the golden years or like season like 4 through to 10 or whatever the fuck. But if you really want to like narrow down the scope, I think like seasons like 5 through like 9 to 10 are really like where just every episode is just full of gold.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like barely a second that isn't
Yeah.
quotable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it brings you to this episode, which is just like,
God.
yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. It's. I think I've watched it too many times where it's like there's got to be something better out there, but for the amount of times I've watched it, I've always laughed
Yeah.
at like every quote in it.
Yeah.
Well, it's even just the start, like the
You're eating my special dietetic lunch.
the amount of quotes that are in that
Sorry,
thing
Grammy.
that Ken Brockman says
bag.
before anybody even says a line in the show.
Yeah.
On his 18th birthday, he was blown up in a silo explosion. During his long recuperation, he taught himself to hear and feel pain again.
He's in a full body cast. I think he's just his eyes moving.
Frank Graham spent his younger years delivering Presents to more fortunate children.
When they invite him over for dinner to try and, fix things.
Yeah.
And lobster for dinner.
Good heavens, this place is a palace.
Don't ask me how the economy works.
You've been to space? You've never been?
Wasn't there a photo of him with the president?
Yeah,
or something?
that's me with President Gerald Ford.
Yeah. Another one, when Grimes comes over for dinner and he said, what does he say? He's like, sort of, Homer's already rubbed in how good his life is without doing anything. And then Grimey's like, what do I have to show for it? I live above a bowling alley and beneath another bowling alley.
Yeah. This haircut and this briefcase.
That's
Briefcase
it.
and this haircut.
Yeah. So good. But just every little bit, like when they cut to Homer and he's just like got his pencils in his ear.
They're all chewed.
This is my son Bert. He owns a factory downtown.
And Lisa, 161 IQ.
Yeah. Oh, the factory. So good.
Yeah, that's a fucking another good one.
Yeah. Millhouse. He's not a factory.
A job or not?
I don't know, but this doesn't look very safe at all. He's like, does this help? Takes off the warning signs.
Or even just like just
Shack.
the pinnacle of like their physical gags is like when he first walks into the factory, what does he pick up? He picks up like a rock or something, and
That's
he
right.
throws it, and it like zooms up towards the window, and then just hits the floor.
Like
20 meters before.
Yeah,
2D animation, yeah.
it's so good.
And then the fire extinguisher on the chair with the wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
right.
has tried to do since that.
God, it would work.
It
reckon?
doesn't. It doesn't.
Just need a.
you haven't tried it?
No. I haven't been in a job that's let me.
You've never been?
If you call that living.
New line of work coming up.
Oh man, yeah, that episode is just fucking gold. Every single part of it.
Just like when like Grimey and Simpson are talking to each other between their two sort of vestibules. Simpson, you got a 513.
Huh?
No, Simpson, a 513. Oh, that. 513.
There's water all over it.
Just grinning moronally.
Can I have this pencil? No. Can Lenny have it?
Any office supply can make them for you. Can I have this one?
No.
So good. They're in his sock.
Yeah.
It's the entire
You nearly
thing.
drank a beaker full of sulfuric acid. Oh, boy.
That would have been stupid.
Would my face have been red?
Who did this?
Yeah.
Who destroyed my wall?
He
Spilled
did.
my precious acid.
The dog with the vice president sash.
Yeah.
Smithers, I've just seen the most heroic duck. I want to make him my executive vice president. Yes. Well, in the meantime, sir, here's Frank Grimes. Self-made man.
All right, you're up, Ned.
I was about to say, yeah, because there's been 2 episodes eliminated. So why don't I go with what would have been my number 3 episode? And this was like my number 1 and 2 were relatively easy to pick, and this was the one that I sort of had to cycle through a bunch and be like, I think this is the one that I can like not sort of quote the most, but I think is like the funniest every time I rewatch it.
Yeah.
The Maison Derriere episode, which is titled Bart After Dark.
Yeah.
Anybody got that?
No.
No.
But still a fucking brilliant episode.
Great episode.
Just
Oh, yeah.
once again in those golden years, so like just majorly quotable, every single part of it.
Yeah. Like when Grandpa goes in there.
Yeah.
Comes, sticks his head back in. Is your name Bart?
Does your father know you're working here? Yeah, he insisted on
Put
it.
me up to it.
I don't care if he's filling in for Mel Zetz.
Or when Skinner comes in.
Yeah.
Did so-and-so get my roses? She sure did.
Yes.
Hello, Bart. Hi, Principal Skinner.
Excellent.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, the whole like the little like subplot of Lisa going and like washing rocks. I've got rocks and can be washed at home when they're leaving.
All the animals have been put away for
So
celebrities.
for celebrities, we got rocks. Lots and lots of rocks.
Pudding time. Okay, scrub up and head for the communal tarp. We're having kelp burgers, and we're going to watch a tape of Johnny Arvik. He's the Eskimo comedian.
Faster, Mom, faster!
Oh, fuck. The whole thing is just fucking great. Like when Homer finally discovers what it is and he's just standing there.
It's so tough to be a parent these days. What with all the gangs and the drugs.
Oh, yeah, drugs. You gotta have drugs.
Hey, you didn't pay
And like
You were saying?
when they're like showcasing who comes into that place, because everyone's like, "Oh, what is this place?"
Yeah. Yeah, they're all trying to act like they don't know what it is.
It's like Dr. Hibbert, Mayor Quimby, Chief Wiggum, Skinner, and then Chief Wiggum again.
Yeah.
Like, they showed me twice.
Barney walks in and no one says anything. And Mom's like, oh, Barney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
That's just perfect. Like,
yeah. Barney.
why put him in there? Because, like, who would say anything?
Yeah, who would care?
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah. Fucking funny.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. So let's go to you then.
All right.
Two of your episodes have been knocked out. So what's your last one then?
Ooh, I've got 2 here. So I did put 4 down.
Okay.
Also cheated. My top one I put in is called Marge Be Not Proud. So it's the try and save episode.
This was nearly my number 3.
That is a great episode.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's where Bart steals Bone Storm. And
Which is what our logo is based off of.
yeah. So the one time this character was used, Don Brodka, he was like the mall security, essentially, and Bart is sort of umming and ahhing about stealing Bone Storm. Eventually does, and then on the way out gets caught with it and gets pulled into his office, and Brodka calls home and he's like, "Oh yes, I just caught your boy shoplifting." I know. Well, try and have a Merry Christmas. Hangs up. They weren't home.
He's speaking to the message bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't harm.
And then Brodka's like describing what's going to happen to Bart essentially, and it's like, capiche? Well, do you understand? He's like, "No, everything except capiche." And then Bart's getting home, and then it sort of the camera's on Bart skateboarding home, and then it crosses to the car, and Homer and Marge are driving, and their sort of heads are out the window, and Homer's like, "Oh dear God, I got to change Maggie." And goes to Bart, "Oh dear God, I got to change the answering machine."
Yeah, then they get home. He fucking plays, "Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada."
Marge, as Lee said, Camp Granada. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that whole episode's great. But then when they're like driving back to the store,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he like forms into the back of the seat.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then it.
You better be going to the Valley Vista store, kid. You better not be coming to my store. Catfish.
You don't want to be spending Christmas in juvenile hall. Catfish. Puts the ciggy out in the belt buckle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
like,
then does it immediately cut to him having like the vision of being a juvie?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the paint swatches.
Yeah.
They're waiting in.
Carpet samples.
The March 8 newspaper.
Oh, a soiled wig.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, man.
Fuck. There was another part in the episode. I think it's when Bart knows he's going back to the try and save, and he puts all those like fucking like things on his nose. He's got a hat on. I don't have to listen to these wild allegations. No, silly putty.
Yeah.
And it falls off and the dog eats it.
Yeah.
You always ruin Christmas photos and post to Homer on the speech bubble. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh,
So good.
fucking hell.
Yeah.
So this brings me to one of our segments that we've introduced recently.
Our game shows are a little different from yours. Your shows reward knowledge. We punish ignorance.
So,
And this will be
question.
better this week considering it's actually on video.
True. This
No
is a
Simpsons.
question for both of you.
No Kids 3 Money, now live in color.
Return right now. You have to finish my quote, and if you don't, I get to smack you with the starfish.
I figure we should just do all of ours at this point in time as well.
Oh, may as well.
Yes.
Okay.
We've got a couple.
So we've all got two lined up in case the first one's a little bit too easy. So hit us, Matt. What do you got?
All right. If I wanted smoke blown up my ass, I'd be at home with a pack of cigarettes.
And a short length of hose.
Very good. You get to slap me.
Nice.
All right. Where's the...
It's over there.
Face?
Yes. Just got to know how to whack it. Ow. Dicks.
You like that?
Let me rephrase that for you. Dicks.
We're gonna go to Ape Fail's house. I'm gonna show him the brand new Decable butt.
A quote.
Mitch, what do you go for us?
Give me a sec. Maybe you go first.
All right, I got mine.
Oh, wait.
here.
I got this one.
Here's a free lesson.
Alrighty, I got Homer Simpson, Town Crier.
I got nothing.
Oh, that's...
Nothing?
Nothing.
Homer Simpson, Town Crier. 1, where's the 5? 2, give me the 5.
Oh.
Damn it. All right.
Alrighty.
God damn it. Now this time, keep your
nostrils closed.
Wait, you can't see it.
What do you go for us?
Crackers are a family food. Happy families. Maybe single people buy crackers. We don't know.
We don't want to know. Frankly? Oh, frankly, we don't want to know.
There's more to it.
It's something we can live with that.
So, close enough. They'll do. I'll take it.
So you get slapped.
No.
Twice.
Fine. I'll take
Once this morning.
Apparently, according to this guy on Reddit, it's we don't want to know. Frankly, it's a market we can do without.
We basically had it.
Yeah. Close enough.
We knew it.
Just give him one.
Just eat the damn orange.
Should we do the second one? Have you got yours ready?
Yes, I do, Ned. Hey, look at me. I'm a millionaire. Or, hey, look at me. I'm a millionaire.
I got nothing.
No, I got nothing.
Wow, Dad, you look like James Bond.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Again.
Give me the slap.
Little more.
I got it wrong too.
Oh, yeah. Asking for it.
I don't like this story.
All right.
Um,
You got a second one? I got one here.
Okay, go for it.
Rakes, my mortal enemy. I thought I was your mortal enemy.
I'm allowed to have more than one.
Close enough. It's I have a life outside of you, Bart. But I'll give you that one.
I'd slap me. I'd slap me hard.
And last one.
Okay.
We never did. Squeaky,
And we never did.
squeaky voice teen version.
So in there's wet cement. Who was Bart?
He was some sort of god.
No, I got nothing.
Who was Bart? And how did he manage to write his name in solid cement? He must have been much smarter than his sister Lisa, about whom we know nothing. I get to slap.
God damn it.
Where do you want it, Skinner?
Ow. Oh, yeah.
I also did not get it.
Whose episode is it up to? One of Mitch's 5?
My top 5 episodes.
Yes, because I've only got one left.
Me too.
Which I'm also assuming will come up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it might be the same one for both of us.
think a classic. Maybe it might not be the funniest episode, but Lisa's Substitute, the Mr. Bergstrom episode.
I thought you'd bring that up.
See, that's what I said. This would be interesting because you're like a little bit older than us, so you do have like a different scope on things.
Yeah. That's the episode when when your parents say you can't watch The Simpsons because it's bad for you, and then you show them the Mr. Bergstrom episode, and they go, "Oh, it's not so bad."
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's what you did back in the 90s.
So what happens in it,
You guys
Mitch?
wouldn't know. Hey?
What happens in it, Mitch?
There's a guy.
Yeah, because I kind of find it a little bit hard to remember. That's from like the much earlier seasons.
Might be season 2, I think.
Yeah.
So it's Dustin Hoffman, and then later they make a joke about it because he doesn't get credited at the end of it. The Itchy and Scratchy movie, and they're like Dustin Hoffman, Michael Jackson.
Yes,
They didn't use their real names. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I think he was not credited. I'm pretty sure that's
Because they do that a couple of times. Like where celebrities will just do a cameo and they're not sort of credited.
Yeah.
I think specifically at their request.
I don't know. Maybe thought it was funny at the time. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the substitute teacher takes over Lisa's class, and he's really sweet, and there's funny shit that happens.
But that's all right. I vaguely remember the plot. He's like, sort of actually realizes she's hyper intelligent and sort of tries to nurture her a little bit.
Yeah. And he, I guess, takes an interest in kids learning and tries to make it fun and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't he like walk in and like throw the books and...
He's like dressed as a cowboy or whatever.
Yeah.
And he has the whole bit. That was one of the lines. And I'm like, it's too long of a thing to get the end of the line. But he's like, if you can guess the 5 things that, that are wrong with my outfit. You remember that?
No.
No.
Okay. No, you don't remember?
I've watched the episode a few times, but
Yeah.
I feel like all the earlier season episodes do have like a more family / real life orientated part to it.
Yeah.
It's like we spoke about on the show the last couple of weeks. They tend to... These earlier seasons really are a lot of character development as opposed to just sort of, having an established character for everybody and then just being able to work on what's funny.
Yeah. Much deeper element to it.
Yeah. Or they're just finding their footing still, like, what sort of show brings in the biggest audience,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And they probably like lulled a lot of families into a false sense of security.
What?
Are you the substitute?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am.
Are you insane?
No, sir. No, I'm not. It's my way of getting their attention.
Well, all right. Play friendly with your new teacher, children.
Howdy. I am a Texas cowboy. The year is 1830. You young'uns ask me any questions you like.
Can we play kickball instead of science after lunch?
Kickball? Son, there ain't no kickball in 1830. Any other questions? Shoot, it's awfully quiet on the plains here. Well, how about this? Everybody, I want to see 2 eyes on every single person staring right at me right now. There are 3 things wrong with my costume. Anybody names those 3 things will get my hat.
I believe I know the answer.
Well, what's your name?
Lisa Simpson.
Well, go ahead, Miss Simpson.
1. Your belt buckle says state of Texas, but Texas wasn't a state until 1845.
Very good.
2. The revolver wasn't invented until 1835.
That's excellent.
3. You seem to be of the Jewish faith.
Are you sure I'm Jewish?
Or Italian.
I'm Jewish.
And there weren't any Jewish cowboys.
Very good. That's excellent. And I'm also wearing a digital watch, but I'll accept that. Here you go, little. And for the record, there were a few Jews.
Yeah. That's, like, such a deep answer, but you just had a digital watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's actually like a really, now that you sort of like mention it and bring it up, it's actually like a really like nice episode for Lisa's character development
Yeah, true.
as a whole.
it's one of the few times she actually gets met with an equal in an episode.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen often.
No.
And then it's like we've spoken about both of these instances recently as well, but you look at when they introduce equals in quotation marks to her later on in the season, you get like people like Allison and stuff
Alex.
like that, where it's, I wouldn't say she was an equal intellectually. She was an equal in some capacities.
Yeah,
but
in talents.
you get people that don't so much like lift her up as opposed to just like really challenge her kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And she was like heartbroken when he left because at the end of the episode he goes away in a train somewhere.
Yeah.
And
it was probably like from a movie or something.
Probably a Dustin Hoffman.
Which is what we've spoken about. They do all the time without really showing you, this is this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to hide what story they're telling, but then other times you're just sort of looking at it and like, I vaguely feel like I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always more shown than spoken.
Yes.
If they're referencing something.
Yeah, that is a really good episode now that I think about it.
Thank you.
So wait, how many do you have left? 2?
I've got another 2 on the list.
And we've got 1 each left. So why don't you give us another one then?
He's going to get it.
Monorail.
Oh, I nearly put that on there.
Yeah.
Batman? No, it's not Batman.
Batman's a scientist.
It's not Batman. Yeah.
And that concludes our extensive 3-week course.
I called the big one, buddy.
Mono means one, and rail means rail.
Lyle Lanley.
Who gets to be conductor? This man has clearly shown me. Yeah, sure.
Oh, not from the same episode, but it's a similar one where they're in like town hall doing something. And it goes to the crowd. The PTA have disbanded. The guy jumps out the window.
Oh, no, the PTA have not disbanded. Goes back in. Yeah. I've put monorails in. What does he say?
Shelbyville, Ogdenville, and North Haverbrook.
And by God, I put them on the map, and he's just written it on the map.
Yeah, so good. Yeah.
Is that Phil Hartman again?
Yeah, Lyle Lanley.
Yeah.
Very similar to Troy.
Yes.
And fun fact, when they were making Futurama, Phil Hartman was going to be Zap Brannigan, but then he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Who does voice Zap Brannigan? It's just
one of them. I don't know.
The guy that voices Fry, I assume.
Billy West.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
Have you watched any of the new seasons?
I think there's maybe a new season just came out.
Yeah, it was like very recently.
Yeah, maybe a year ago it came back, and there was sort of maybe 2 good lines, and I just went, fuck this. Yeah.
Damn it.
It's one of those things that it's like it's too far removed from what it was that you can't go back to that.
Yeah. Like they got the voices back, so that's good. Like, all the main cast.
But what they're trying to base, or they're trying to like write how they used to write through the scope of today, though, which is what ruins it, in my opinion.
Yeah, you have to stay with the fictitious time that whatever the show is based on.
Which is why something like South Park has always been popular, because it's just had a formula forever and has never strayed from it.
Yeah.
It's just we're going to pick something this week and just be as obscene as possible about it.
Yeah.
How can we take the maximum amount of piss?
Literally, like, what's the crudest joke that we can make that takes the least amount of brain power and just talk about that for 20 minutes?
Yeah. The episode I always remember is when Gerald gets made into the dolphin.
Oh my God.
Gets all those procedures.
Yeah, because the whole episode is about Kyle becoming black and getting taller so he can play basketball.
Balls in his knees.
Yeah.
He jumps and they explode.
So fucked. Like no other show could get away with that shit. Like
no. Because there must just be like some sort of prerequisite. Like if you get shown on South Park, you have no real bone or leg to stand on, really. Because they don't show you in like a real face. It's all sort of characterized.
But they do call him by name, like Kanye West. And
I am Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Oh, Bean, I love you so much, Bean.
It just tastes like tacos.
Would you like to give Kyle a kiss?
Oh, yes. He's so handsome.
Oh, see.
But I'm not Jennifer Lopez. I'm actually Mitch Carter.
And interesting, there's probably like one of the only shows that's actually been able to run for that long ass period of time. The only change that they have made is like if you watch some of the later seasons, they have started to make this habit of having like an overarching season story. No, but it works.
Oh, it does.
It does. It's because it's South Park and it's all in their vein of humor. So they just like they still have their like zany episode plots within the episodes, but they're sort of gradually just telling this little story over the whole couple of. It might even only be like a couple of episodes, and then they just start up a new sort of thing. But it's like, I don't know, like they've sort of evolved as storytellers to a degree because they've been doing it for how long now? That's been running nearly as long as The Simpsons.
Yeah,
it's at least 25 years
since the 90s, man. Yeah.
And they haven't been like cancelled or anything like that.
You'd think they would have, but I don't think so.
As opposed to you look,
were they on SBS back in the day?
Over here, but it's always been on like Comedy Central over there. Yeah.
If you had Odstar or Foxtel as a kid, you were fucking living it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't for a long time until Mitch bought it. And I stole it from him.
Yep.
Remember having the little...
Right. I remember back in the day, we'd have fucking... Like, we'd turn the Foxtel on and be like, oh, man, Mitch just watched something.
Yeah. What's this porno shit? It's 11 o'clock at night. I want to watch South Park.
Yeah, you change the channel remotely.
Yeah.
Mad Bucket!
You're stamping on the floor because you were downstairs.
Oh, man.
Then I got your room.
Yep.
Remember that night that fucking... Him and his mates were like all drunk downstairs and we were prank calling them?
I do kind of remember.
No. What did we even say?
Can't even remember.
Yeah.
I remember him coming upstairs just blind.
Hey, fuck you.
Just be like, what the fuck are you doing? And we're like, what? Like we're asleep.
Yeah.
We were like fucking Oscar-winning actors. Like, we were like asleep.
We got away with it.
Yeah, lights out.
Yeah.
Over your head.
Real good.
It wasn't us.
I had no choice but to walk away.
Don't be children, Mitch. You're much older than us. And then we prank called Nettie like last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
From Jervis Bay.
The phone box.
he still had the fucking voicemail.
I think I still have it.
Yes.
I mean, I remember doing it. I have no idea what we said. Just
I remember like
shit.
being in the phone box and saying, "Give me back my quarter."
We were just fucked.
Like, who advertises that they're going to have free calls? And
Hello, Oliver. Yeah, this is your message bank. Could you please call Mitch or Matt Bourbon at yes, you know the number. It's really important. Thank you. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
No kids, free money. We'll return right now.
Walking, and that's when we started making redacted video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have seen said footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone
good.
box surely was in that.
Some of it was.
Yeah.
That phone call was not.
Ah.
Yeah, God, that was
no, what we did, we started dialing your number in the footage.
That's right.
We cut it off like halfway through.
I was out to dinner and I was just like, why have I got a voicemail from Huskerson?
I think it was the next night you saw that.
I was like, what the fuck?
And then, got home and spewed profusely
Oh.
out of my face hole.
Lots.
And then just couldn't get up the next day.
Yeah. Like all fucking day. And it was like, shops are going to shut. I'm like, we got to get food, man. Like,
Yeah. Had to force ourselves to get up.
yeah. I took a Barocca because that has helped in the past. And I immediately spewed. And Matt was so sick, but he still had the energy to go.
I was like laying in bed like this, and Mitch is like talking to me, and then he looks at me, puts this Barocca in, drinks. He's like, spews in the sink.
Because, yeah, we had no toilet there. We didn't realize till we walked in and went, oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No toilet.
We had to walk to it. It was
Yeah.
like a communal bathroom.
Oh, what the fuck?
But you can spew in the sink, so it's okay.
Bombed it.
Why is this room so cheap?
Oh,
let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a rad deal. I wonder why.
Yeah. It was a great location.
Yep.
So fucking
Sink right there for
It's-
spewing.
Bed for shitting.
It just reminds me of that fucking one of the first seasons of Family Guy in that dingy hotel room they fucking walk into. It's don't go in the bathroom. We have a roach problem. He walks in, the roach got bandanas on.
Hey man, you're on a turf, man. Hey man, I'm gonna cut you up so bad. You gonna wish I didn't cut you up so bad.
You're right, those are some bad roaches.
I blame the schools.
Yep. All right, I've got my
Back to Simpsons.
my fourth and final of my three.
Yeah, because we've all got one left now. What do you got? Let's see if we got the same one.
The title is Bart Carney.
Good episode.
We do not have the same one.
Wow, fuck, find that hard to believe.
Interesting.
That episode is just like the amount of shit that happens in it that is hilarious. Like
Is that the episode where hang on, the lawyer dude approaches Skinner with like two cronies and he throws the briefcase and shit? Is that episode?
No.
It's a different episode I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay. You may proceed.
So the one that comes to mind straight away is when Homer and Bart go to the carnival.
Yes.
And Spud and Cooter are watching out from their ring toss game. And Spud goes, "You see any pigeons yet, Dad?" And there's Homer with a fistful of cash. "Hey, Sawtop, want to win something for your dad?" Something like that. And then, fuck, I can't even remember what happens. What do they win? They don't win anything because it's a rigged game.
Rigged.
And he gives Homer like a novelty prize. It's a big fucking mustache comb. It's like huge.
Kings amongst men.
Yeah. Jesus. The house is literally going to blow down.
Yeah, at some point in time, there literally might be a tree just falling through the living room here, but that's good content.
Another one is when the carnies...
And dies making podcasts.
When the carnies like sort of infiltrate the Simpson home and board up the windows and everything. And
well, just the scene where they're like laughing through the letter.
Yeah.
And he closes it, then opens it again and keeps laughing.
Yeah. And then Homer offers him out like, "All right, Cooter, I'll give you one game of ring toss. If I can get this hula hoop over the chimney, we get our house back. If not, I'll sign the deed over to you." And then they end up coming out and doing that.
Yeah.
But that was where my quote was from that you guys didn't get.
Yeah.
"Hey, look, I'm a millionaire."
Right. Yeah.
Wow, Dad, you look like James Bond.
Yeah.
Or they're inside sitting on the couch and they've got the fire going.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's getting a bit cold in here. Throw another photo album on the fire. Precious memories or
Treasured moments." Could be treasured memories or precious moments.
Yeah. One of the two.
We don't know.
And like the whole sort of precipice of that episode is Bart gets in Hitler's car.
Yes,
that's
that's
at the carnival. And like, "Where's the flamethrower in this thing?" Takes off and runs into something. "Ah, you've ruined my main attraction." And then there's a guy like nailing nails into his nose.
Yeah, he's supposed to feel no pain and they drive over his foot and he's like, "Ow!"
Yeah. And another, like a visual gag of that episode is like when the Simpsons go back the next day to start working at the carnival, like there's a burger wrapper that's like in a fist essentially, like it's all balled up, and then the sun comes out and the burger wrapper unfurls.
Like a flower, yeah.
Yeah.
With that twinkly music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, when like all the carnies are like, doesn't that dude like get out of his like whack-a-mole thing?
Yeah.
Did you call me, Spud? It's fucking nailed.
Or even back further when they do go to the carnival to actually do stuff. They get in line for that roller coaster. Ooh, the tooth chipper.
Homer, you can't go on that. You've got a heart condition.
What? No, I don't. Yeah, you had a quadruple bypass. I don't remember that.
Ting! Oh, my heart.
I think Bart also there's like a height limit for it. And he sort of goes up. "You're doing a bang up job, Mitch."
Yeah.
Yeah. The only episode where the name Mitch is mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a shit name.
Has anyone been named Matt or Ned? not Ned. That has been named. Or Oliver in The Simpsons.
I don't think Oliver, no, because I can't really count Ned.
Oliver, get this man some prune juice.
Yes.
Hard-boiled egg and some prune juice.
Yeah.
That's when Bart has like head lice and he's got the wax in his hair and the big glasses. And the big shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happens to him?
He just gets beaten up all the time.
Yeah.
And then he comes out after that from the locker and the bullies are looking for him. And then he's like, looking for me? And he's like, back to normal. They're like, let's get him.
No, that's right. They're half considering it and Martin walks past or something. Look, fellas, the first Snapdragon of the season. Nah, never mind. Let's just get him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That whole episode's fucking good as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a couple more quotes from it. Like when they're all inside and they're fucking trading those dumbass like catchphrases and stuff. They're talking in like, whatever those like fucking, right after he does the cigarette trick.
Not for about 20 minutes.
Something my grandma taught me.
You wouldn't be so small if you didn't go to the bathroom all the time. Yes. That was Bart's first job.
Horse.
Yeah.
Mountain of shit.
I think Homer is then on like a sort of a dunking type thing. They've got to throw the ball and hit the target, and Homer's sitting above water. He's like, no, please stop. The water level's dangerously low. Hits him again. Ow!
Fucking shatters his knees.
Yeah. One of the best parts of that Carney episode is when Spud and Cooter have to go away for an AA meeting, and Homer and Bart take over the ring toss, and Chief Wiggum comes up to it.
It's a ring toss game.
It's like, I've heard your game is crooked. And then he's like, I can't remember exactly what Homer says, but it then eventuates to, I'm looking for my friend Bill. Have you seen my friend Bill?
No. He's Bart.
All right, now watch my eyes, and when I wink, have you seen my friend Mr. Bribe? Wink, wink. It's a ring toss game.
That's it. I'm shutting you down.
Dad, I think no, son, I'm talking to a policeman.
Oh, man. All right. You got one left as well?
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, but I'll just do my last one now.
Yeah, do that.
See if you've got it. You only move twice. The Hank Scorpio episode.
Oh, there you go. I knew it.
I forget.
Yeah.
Hammock District.
That's also on third.
Yeah. Put your butt there. That's on third.
Hang Low, Sweet Chariot. That's on third, too.
Actually, they're all in the same complex.
The Hammock Complex on third. Oh, yeah, the Hammock District.
Can you guys work harder? Yes, sir, Mr. Simpson.
Why did you buy it, Dad? That's for big management type guys like me. Wait, guys like me? I'm a guy like me.
Matter of fact, I didn't give him my coat.
Here, Globex, put in believing balls. Which is, I shouldn't have pressed this earlier, but...
What's wrong with this country? Can't a man walk down the street without being offered a job?
Literally, like the first fucking scene.
Yeah.
Just so good.
Like, I could have remembered that quote from another episode. I wouldn't have said that was the Hank Scorpio episode.
It's the first scene. It's one of those, like, probably one of the first times.
Someone pulls up in a limo.
Yeah, somebody pulls up in a limo and offers Smithers the job.
Yeah.
And then they go and offer it to Homer. Like, just the whole episode's full of gold. Like the montage where they're like showing them cleaning. Somebody should clean up this town. Somebody did. And it's like showing all the stuff changed. And it's got the homeless guy that changes into a mailbox.
That's right, because Homer was the second most senior man to
Yes.
That's why he got the job. Yeah.
It'd be nice to go to a place where people aren't always talking over each other and push people down. Bart pushes her over. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to miss this place. It's been awful good to us. No, it hasn't. That's why we're leaving. Oh, yeah. So long, Stinktown.
Yeah. What's the name of the town they moved to?
Ooh.
Cypress Creek.
Yeah, that's it.
That sounds right. Yep.
Is the same episode where the family go to the beach And I think they're either in Flanders' boat or someone else's boat, and Homer ends up launching it over the beach into the boat trailer in the car park.
No, that's the episode where like, I can't remember exactly what episode it is, but like they become friends to some degree.
Oh yeah. Homer
Yeah.
loves Flanders.
That's
I
the
think the episode's
famous,
called.
like that's where the famous meme comes from of him like receding into the bush.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
Movie reference in that episode.
There's
was
also
the
Terminator 2.
That's
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
good.
guess he didn't see me.
He's gaining on us. Go faster, Nettie. I can. It's a Geo.
So back to
that
that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking amazing. Is that who voices Hank Scorpio? Now that I think about it, that's obviously a celebrity.
It's someone.
Is it Christian Slater?
Nah, he sounds different.
No kids, 3 money. We'll return right now.
Who is that?
Albert Brooks.
What has he been in?
Isn't he one of the creators of The Simpsons?
Yeah, maybe.
Wait,
Al Brooks.
Yeah.
So it's just like a in-house voice actor for
Yeah,
that one,
right.
which is strange.
Who has a great voice? Like,
Yeah, that's actually like a really good. Has he done anything else?
must have, right?
His voice acting roles include Marlin in Finding Nemo
Oh, what?
and Tiberius in The Secret Life of Pets.
Okay. But no, as soon as you said Marlin from Finding Nemo, I was like, fuck, yeah, that is him.
Because Al Brooks is in the rolling credits
Yes.
of most eps.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of the showrunners or something to that.
Surely
effect.
his other characters in The Simpsons. It didn't say it there, but
Oh, you would assume so. Obviously, he's like done some background voices and stuff like that. But yeah, he's got a really good voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking, just whole episode is just fucking great. Once again, like they have a really good habit of making a character specifically for an episode.
yeah.
And just
Yeah.
like using, not overusing them, but using them as much as they possibly could in every situation without making them like the complete star of the episode. Because obviously the star of every episode is the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think another couple of honorable mentions to one-time characters is like Larry Burns.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, just
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
if you don't want this other stuff, I got some crap.
and I think
How
it's
about a googly-eyed walnut?
I think Larry Kid Kill as well in the episode where Apu and Manjula have the octuplets.
Yes.
yeah,
I feel like that voice specifically might have been used a couple of other times, but that
Yeah.
character is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You idiot! Those are color forms.
We're on cloud 9.
The Baron.
Boo, Baron.
Banana bread. What were you thinking?
He's got like the fucking 8 teeth on the front of him.
He's just laying on the floor.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like we've been going for like a decent amount of time here. So why don't we get this last episode here from Mitch and maybe we'll just fucking call it.
This is far beyond 3 episodes.
Some would say 5.
Whacking Day.
Ah, yes.
Is Whacking Day over? Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
The line of the kid at the end. We'll break their backs, gouge out their eyes.
Oh, whacking day, our hallowed saint, skull cracking day.
We'll break their backs, gouge out their eyes, their evil hearts will pulverize.
Oh, whacking day, may God bestow his grace on me.
How did they end up with just that kid's voice as the fucking harmonics of it? Like,
how hard would they have laughed when they come up with
whoever
had to record
gouge
that.
out their eyes.
We'll crack those skulls. Like, it's fucking amazing. That would have taken hundreds of takes.
Oh, you'd hope so.
Yeah.
Or like the episode where I think it's called Bart Star. He falls down the well.
Great episode.
And Homer buys him that microphone for his birthday. And that's all he's got when he falls down the well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then they all start sort of like the whole community of Springfield starts digging him out. And then on, I think it's the news or Krusty's show or whatever, they have like a whole sort of guest appearance of people singing a song for Bart.
Yeah. Sending our love down the well.
Yeah. And then they use Krusty. For that. All the way down.
Yeah, there's like a video about the writers talking about it, and one of them saying like, "We got Sting, and we still made Krusty do the bit."
Just comic genius.
When it breaks through the wall at the end, Sting!
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy! Homer just pushes him out of the way.
The Canetti.
But now I've completely forgotten what episode. The Whacking Day episode.
Whacking Day, yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like one of those first, because it's in season 4.
I think it was 6, wasn't it?
No, season 4.
4.
Episode, like late in season 4, I believe.
20.
Yes.
420.
Yes. Good number. Very soon. Anyway, I feel like it's one of those first episodes where, like, not one of the first, but it's like season 4 is really, really where they start to hit their stride. Like it's
and
like
getting guest stars regularly.
I was going to say like
Barry White. Like it's one of those things. Like they'd become such a phenomenon at that point in time that people were sort of being like, "Hey, can I come and do this?"
Yeah. And like James Earl Jones features prominently throughout the whole of The Simpsons that I remember as a voice of something.
Oh, that's right. He voices. Wait.
Like heaps of stuff.
He voices Bleeding Gums Murphy, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. And then when Bleeding Gums dies, he comes back as the Cloud of Bleeding Gums and of
Mufasa
and Darth Vader. I think he voices all of them, doesn't he?
He definitely Darth Vader.
Yes.
And yeah, Mufasa
And
for
Mufasa,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So that's why those 3 clouds come up.
Right.
It comes
yeah,
up. This
of
is CNN.
Yeah.
Simba.
Great movie.
Yeah.
But fucking once again, probably one of the first like highly quotable episodes. You want me to work slow or fast? Or just when he's in the backyard, just going through that entire like ninja montage. It feeds back into the point that I made. What?
I just Googled James Earl Jones Simpsons voices, and it says James Earl Jones as narrator, Maggie Simpson, Moving Man, and Serek the Preparer. Is that one of the aliens?
No.
It's
Kang and Kodos.
Maggie Simpson?
Yeah. He voices a pacifier.
What?
Or it might
What
be
an
when
expensive sound.
It could be when Maggie becomes one of the aliens. This is indeed a disturbing universe.
Yeah, the Halloween episode.
There you go. Yeah.
It's got to be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only line that I could think of.
She doesn't say much else.
No, not a lot.
Daddly doodly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else memorable from Whacking Day?
That Richard Nixon quote. That's so good. I think that was meant to be the first Whacking Day or just a historical Whacking Day
it was
on
like
TV or something.
It starts hitting
his assistant.
fucking assistant.
Is Whacking Day over? Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh.
Or like when Quimby's there and he's go, "Did you bring the pre-wax snakes?"
Doesn't he have a Whacking Day stick in a briefcase?
Yeah. And the suitcase full of snakes as well.
That's right.
Yeah. And Homer got a new stick for Whacking Day.
Yeah.
Whacking stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Barry White is at the Simpsons house.
Yeah.
My darling, can't
walking
get enough
past.
of your love, babe. And they put the speakers on the ground.
Which it's like, it's so funny that seems so ridiculous, but like scientifically that actually kind of makes sense.
It would probably work.
Because that's how
the vibrations.
Snakes, work.
Yeah.
I don't think it would.
But like,
they never did.
How the fuck do you go through that process in the fucking writing room? Okay, we're going to make an entire episode about them like killing snakes and that sort of being barbaric. Oh, but Barry White's also going to be in this episode. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do they get like the momentum to go, all right, this episode needs so-and-so?
Yeah.
Like, how do they get to that high point or the climax of the story and go, all right, what else does it need? It needs a Barry White.
Yeah.
They've got it, like they've got him there. They've hired him for the event, and he's just like what is this event for again? Someone whispers in here, oh, you people made me sick.
It's like when Krusty comes in to film his lines for like a new Krusty doll.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, Krusty, we're ready for. Oh, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Sideshow Mel.
How you guys feeling?
Right.
Pretty good? Yeah?
Very good, Ned.
I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for joining us this week, Mitch. It's been fucking great.
Been a pleasure.
And once again, thanks for that like feedback that you gave us the last couple of weeks.
Do what I can.
Once again, if anybody's got any feedback, we'll probably try and sort out some form of contacting us. Until then, you can just scream it into the void. You can find this podcast on Apple, Spotify, and now on YouTube.
Email Happy Dude at
send $1 to.
How many different addresses have the Simpsons had? Because it's usually 742 Evergreen Terrace, but they've had I think 3 or 4 different addresses.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something we'll have to look up for next week.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We never did.
And we never did.
I'll see you guys next week.